there is a lot of small details that I've seen so far in my hour or so of playing, which they have really added a lot. There's a lot of sort of attention to detail to it. I got this one girl to level 5, Nair. Why? Because apparently, sure, whatever. The name's this is free, so I guess I'll use it. Honestly, I originally made the character just so I could actually get to the freaking video settings and change it so it's not at freaking 1120, like, by, was it 1120, no, 1024 by 768 or something to that effect. I looked down and I'm like, is that 800 by 600 resolution? It's not, but it's close. I had to actually create a character so I could change the video settings and save it because it was just not doing the things. But I leveled it to 5 to kind of get to see if it was even playable. But I'm going to play this for a little bit. Like I said, I got it a little blah, blah, blah. I can't words, dude. I got it to level 5 so far. And so far, very, very, very basic looks into the combat. It's tab targeting. I don't mind tab targeting. I like tab targeting, actually. I'm quite okay with it. Sound quality is a little bit weird. Like, it has the same problem that Rift has, where the sound quality doesn't have a lot of oomph to it. So it doesn't really sound like, it doesn't have a whole lot of punch sound-wise to it. Again, I've also been playing this for like an hour, so I don't really, I'm not exactly good by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm also pretty sure I'm missing a whole bunch of interface options. I see this thing for talent points, but okay. I was looking at this shortly before I logged in again, but I really don't know what the hell any of this... I mean, it's an old school talent tree, right? I get it. So... Oh, no. I don't want to learn Jack yet. Hold up. So, inflicts 2 damage on the enemy, gives you Cannon of Light. What does that do? Okay. Gives you 1 Cannon of Light. That's a 6-second cooldown. And this does what? 1 Cannon of Purity. I really don't know what this spell does here. It gives... Make a Holy Pledge and receive 1 Cannon of Purity. Once an Air Ability Ruby has been activated, you will receive an additional cannon for every ruby. So once the In-Air Ability Ruby has been activated, what is the In-Air Ability Ruby? I ask you. Pledges can only be activated in combat. Holy Pledge and Pledge of Purity trigger each other's cooldowns. If you already have all 3 cannons of light or purity, you will not receive any extra for using the ability. So basically that is a, oh shit, I need more things. From what it sounds like. I want to use this because I'm spamming this a lot. Now let's see. You deal... Can I just... Oh, so how many points? Next to rank 3. Amount of talent points required 3. Okay. One thing I do appreciate, it doesn't automatically lock me in. So I do have to hit learn first so I can actually kind of preview my stuff, unlike old school WoW, where, you know, once you hit that talent point, that shit was it. Like, you better make sure you click correctly or else you're screwed. So, Hallmark, let's see. Cannon of Purity 1, Cannon of Light 1, you deal 14 damage to a target with a Scorching Weapon. The Paladin and their group receive healing equal to 1.5% of their maximum health. Okay. 40-second cooldown. You charge towards a target and do... Oh, hey, I like charges. Aspect of Assault. Grant you the Vanguard effects, which reduces incoming damage by 30% for 5 seconds. You also gain 1 stack of Executioner's Right. Aspect of Defense. Gains you Vanguard effect, which reduces incoming damage by 50% for 9 seconds. The cooldown will be increased to 90 seconds. But that's 40-second cooldown for a charge. You make a Holy Pledge and receive 1 Cannon of Light. Once the Holy Oath Ruby has been activated, you will receive an additional cannon for every ruby. I don't understand what the rubies do. I'll have to figure it out later. Okay, this seems straightforward and to the point. Acquired 2 talent points. Wait. Why did that take 2 talent points, though? Oh, next rank requires 2 talent points to upgrade. Okay, so you just start with those, and it... that's kind of poopy, but okay. Fine. Fine, that's cool. Recommendation completed. So I'm going to put this like over here somewhere, since I'm not going to be using that very much. Now, let's see. I actually have been reading the story quest a little bit. So, you know, yay. The melancholy elf over there took a stroll along the shore and found the strange box. Of course, we've already opened it. Inside there are weapons, food, medicine, and clothes. All you need to live in the deserted Allod. The answer to our prayers, like someone knew just where what we needed. We've got to send some of these over to the scouts and tell them what about the find. I have a feeling this Allod isn't so deserted after all. The scouts went north of the path to Dabba-Dabba-Dabba-Dabba-Doo. Yabba-Dabba-Doo. Okay. Also, this thing down here is kind of neat, and probably also a little bit annoying, where it actually automatically brings up your quest abilities or different abilities. So, rather than just auto-looting, I actually have to hit V to auto-loot, because that's, well, I think it defaulted to Z. I hit V just because that's what's on my little Razor Tartarus here. Nikolai Rupsov, well, a good friend of mine, good friend, went inland on a scouting mission. They hope to find some way of leaving this place. I'm sure they can do it. My Slavuta is with them. I'd like to support my friend. I saw some dog rose bushes in the forest, and that's his favorite berry. Do me a favor and gather some to take to him as a present for me. My mother used to say that showing attention to your loved ones can be a great help in times of trouble. You know! Good friend of yours. Please be aware of adders. Try not to disturb them while gathering the berries. Oh, that sounds like fun. I mean, as so far as quests are concerned, it's very, you know, typical theme park. It's very, oh yeah, I turned that on for some reason. I can leave it on, it's fine. The nameplate is a little bit on the strange side. I can't really explain why, it just feels weird. Oh, hey! So I haven't actually touched the map button until now. That's cool. Alright. It's full screen, which is a little bit weird, but that's fine. I mean, if we're going for old school WoW feels, that's fine. As far as visuals are concerned, like I said, looking at this, you know, it's not super cutting edge by any stretch of the imagination, but it holds up well. It's stylized enough that it's going to hold up well. And that's probably one of the reasons why it's stylized. That's specifically why WoW stylized their stuff the way that they did, so that way it wouldn't date itself in a matter of a couple of years, because let's be real, if you tried for cutting-edge 2004 3D graphics, you know, by 2008 or 2009, that's just going to be looking pretty old. If you guys saw the comment there, it's not super punchy. It's not bad, but I'm also level 5, but it was not, you know, thus far it's not visceral. But again, tab target, so maybe it's not intended to be. But it could stand to be. So this is what, when people start to complain about, oh, wow, shucks, the combat is terrible, it doesn't feel good, that is true in terms of, you know, rotations or what have you, but in terms of the actual legitimate feel, just the responsiveness of the UI, the sound quality, the, you know, how snappy the UI elements are, so letting, you know, how, what's the word I'm looking for? Visually clear the UI elements are for when a cooldown is ended. You know, just the actual feel of how the game physically plays, the mechanics of it. WoW, as far as tab target is concerned, is still one of, if not the best tab target game out there because of how insanely responsive it is. It's very, very, like, people tend to forget this until you play other games as to how responsive its UI actually is, how well it actually plays, regardless of what you may think about the overall combat, which is also just as valid, but the mechanics of it, the guts of the programming, it plays very, very well, and that's one of the reasons it's actually held up as well as it has. Can I swim? I can swim. Okay. He's doing the dolphin swim, but that's fine. I don't judge yet. I gotta say though, one of the reasons I started playing this was because I've been doing this little, for the lack of a better term, side project. Primarily for myself, but also in case anybody would want to listen to it. What I'm calling like a little MMO mega mix, which is to say I'm grabbing music from a bunch of different MMOs and just kind of smushing it together in one, like, 3-hour-long, you know, music-rama? Sound-orama? Whatever. You know, I'm smushing it all together, and one thing I've learned while... I don't know if the word is doing research for this, but one thing I've learned is that Allods music is really fucking good. I mean, the music quality of this is amazing. Also, tip, if anybody does want to play this, there is going to be an option in your video interface. Where is it? Right here in the additional video, sharpness. It starts at 3, and let me show you, like, turn that off. Immediately turn this off. I mean, if you like this, I mean, more power, why, but, you know, more power to you, but this actually doesn't, it basically feels like a Photoshop sharpness filter to it. I actually think it honestly makes the game look significantly worse. It makes the game look way more dated. I guess they were maybe added that or put that there as a way to, I don't know, make it look more HD or whatever. I don't know. I think this actually kind of ruins the way some of it looks. So I would say a recommendation is to find that, turn that all the way down, and that way you're stuck with this. Is the anti-aliasing a little bit more noticeable? Yes. Well, I mean, I guess it was probably more noticeable with the sharpness, but I think this gives it a much softer look, which helps the stylized sort of oil painting aspect of it. And again, I gotta say, the music of this is really, really good so far. The art style and the music have by far been the best thing that I've heard, well, that I've seen from this game so far. They're both very, very good. I want to murder you. I've actually wanted to take this guy down when I started coming through here. He's dying a lot faster than the other dude, crown-looking dude I was fighting before. Because that dude whooped my can. Well, he didn't really whoop me. I ended up beating him, but it was a very close fight. Yeah, maybe that's what happens when you take talents. Now you notice I right-click, I can't do anything. I actually have to hit V for auto-loot. I also get the feeling I should be able to skin him, but I currently am not. Sup? The not deserted isle. How's it going? So, Nikolai Rubatsov. Dogberry roses for me? Well, it's very nice of you and so touching, though I'd have to preferred... Never mind. Many thanks. Look, your girlfriend is doing her thing, okay? Just chill and leave her be. It's cool. We cool. There's nothing worse than being a burden on others. Damn, if not for these wounds, I would go out there and slay the menace myself. You see, we were attacked while scouting. Several beasts ambushed us from the thicket. I fought like a mad orc. I was pushing my way through cat after cat, but there was one special lynx among them, a strong and massive beast. Look, these scars on my chest are her signature. An underhanded strike, she attacked me and used the cover of her fellow lynx to escape. Take vengeance for me. Go to the Twilight Forest and kill 10 of those ginger beasts. Ginger's always the cause of all the world's ills. Then find the great lynx in the eastern part of the forest and kill that ugly thing. I'll have a good reward awaiting for you. Ooh, shields. I like shields. Because I don't... Well, I technically have one. Do I have one? Inventory. These stats are too low for your level. No shit. You don't say. I mean, this is... As far as UI goes, it looks... You know, it's fairly clean. It's... See, I'm one of those weird people where I don't necessarily like UIs that are basically just like a tiny little black border around a picture. I actually like it when the UI elements, or the, you know, the graphical, the GUI, the graphical user interface actually looks like a graphic and not just a bar of some kind. So I can appreciate the fact that it's a little bit more ornate than just, you know, plain black borders or what have you. We were known as hunters on Isa. We used to spend our days helping them on their hunts. Or we were well-known hunters on Isa. I can read. What other experienced hunters would often say, like cures like. We took it to mean that the thing that kills you can also cure you. Sure, okay. Northwest of here, the Twilight Forest where the lynx live. One of the beasts wounded a fellow of ours already. We already have to face him more than once if we want to survive here. So we're going to make weapons, but first we need to gather sharp tips. Lynx, fangs, and claws. We do just well for that purpose. Neato Petito. Gather 10 plantain leaves. The recent accident with the scouts. What? I can't words. Okay, hang on. I need more caffeine. Oh god, I almost knocked that over onto myself and I would have cried. Well, I wouldn't have cried, but I would have been decidedly displeased. The recent accident with the scouts has proven us to be unprepared for life on this island. Okie dokie then. Not for the plantain shrub that happened to be nearby, the peasant would have bled to death. Unfortunately, this was the only medicinal herb. Where the butt muffins do I put this damn mic? Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, this is the only medicinal herb we have found here. It grows on all of the Allod, but this place is rather dangerous. I've been looking for an adventurer to help gather some. Well, I mean, considering I'm literally the only adventurer here, you may as well just say, hey, bro, I need your help. Is that so? Selena believes everything is connected to that small stone. Maybe. But I should have figured it out myself. How could I lose sight of those stones? Could it be that I misunderstood Uncle's notes? Listen, I need time to think about all of this. So she's the one that basically, like, poofed us onto this island, if I remember the story correctly. The overreaching lore of this, from what it sounds like, just kind of listening in, sounds really cool, that the idea that this massive world was shattered by something and now all of the remaining habitable spaces, and habitable spaces are basically like these chunks, these island chunks in what they call the astrals. So it's like this sort of weird, timey-wimey, spacey thing. It actually sounds kind of cool. It's like fantasy, space, steampunk kind of thing going on. I can appreciate this. What can I say? I'm a fan of high fantasy. Wow, we can really make use of all of these. I wonder who it's from. Well, I guess we shouldn't worry about that for now. Meanwhile, choose whatever you want from this box. I like boxes. So wait. Oh god, I actually have to choose between this now. Determination, proficiency, vigor, stamina, what? Vigor, stamina, proficiency, vitality. I'm assuming Bloodlust is a physical DPS attribute. 4.8 stamina. Proficiency, vitality. I'm assuming vitality is a... What is determined? Okay, hold up. What is determination? Okay, what is this shit? So vigor. Increases the damage and healing by a factor of 4. Increases your hit points. So vitality increases your hit points. Da 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 da. Heals you for ba 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 ba. So that's kind of like a leech thing. Grants you immunity. Okay, so that's CC. Increases damage dealt as brutality. It increases your damage and healing and outgoing healing for every percent. Okay, so that's like a DPS and heals per second. Increases damage and healing. So there really doesn't seem to be a just straight up tank thing aside from just stamina or vitality. Okay. Okay, so in that case, I like vitality. I want to keep vitality, so I'm going to use Jackboots of the Hunter. This music is really good, though. Like, being real, this music is very, very good. Very soothing. I have a bit of a problem at the moment. You see, Mila, oh, I'm not even trying to pronounce that name, and Velislav went out scouting with us. They're both from the noble society, very respected in Cania. They were quarreling quite loudly, and I'd heard Velislav was saying something about his brother, that he fights for truth. I didn't pay attention to the details. Those are human issues, and elves aren't interested in petty quarrels, but maybe I was wrong to ignore them this time. They were supposed to come back several hours ago, but no one has seen them. I'm worried something might have happened. To make matters worse, Mila asked me to give her several of those stones from my uncle's lab. I saw no harm in letting her study them, but I would like them back eventually. Search for them in the Twilight Forest, and recover the chest full of meteorite stones. Neato Petito. So, something this game has, that I kind of found out by accident, is you can actually just click this, the quest itself, and it will basically just auto take you to wherever the quest zone is, which is cool, but I also feel a little bit shitty for using it. Maybe that's just my filthy Westerner. You know, I kind of prefer to walk there myself. I mean, I'm sure what scares me is that I know at some point I'm going to be like, I'm just going to auto walk everywhere so I can AFK forever. But right now, dagnabbit, climbing up the snow and the hills both ways, etc., etc. I just want to do this for a while. I want to enjoy actually hitting WASD before my hand inevitably gives out because what the hell am I doing to it? Why, brain, why are you doing this to me? Quit it. is what it would normally say. I mean, if it had a mouth, that would be terrifying, actually. But you know what I'm saying, right? I think I may have scared everyone off. That's fine. Y'all know what I'm saying. It's cool. We're Gucci. So as cool as it is to have this little strobing effect right here to let me know which things I need to kill, is there a way I can turn that off? I'm not gonna say it's getting in my way, but it just... I don't know. Like, I already know I need to kill these things. They have the little red bullseyes on them. I'm not gonna say it's killing my immersion or anything, but my immersion! The biggest downside I've seen from it so far, as far as the combat, and I think I've already mentioned this, is sort of the sound design. It doesn't... Like, the sounds don't really feel... You know, they don't sound punchy. You know, everything sounds kind of, a little bit on the wimpy side, as it were. And the game is not quite as responsive as something like WoW is. But again, WoW is... I'm not saying this to be an asshole, but WoW is sort of in a class by itself. It's very, very difficult to find a game that's going to have that level of, I didn't want to do that. Oops. It's going to be very difficult to find a game that has that level of, you know, snappiness. I mean, like, even Final Fantasy XIV, and I love Final Fantasy XIV, its UI is not as snappy as something like World of Warcraft, and it has nothing to do with it having, like, a 2.5 second, you know, GCD between all their abilities. It's just the UI, you know, jumping and moving and all that kind of stuff. It just doesn't feel quite as snappy as it could, you know? And we're talking milliseconds. But when you're used to playing something that's as snappy as something like World of Warcraft, playing something else, you notice that very, very quickly. You get used to it, but you do notice it at first. So I'm noticing this. I can get used to it, but I do notice it. Honestly, the battle sounds like pretty much the same pack that Rift used. Like, even down to, like, that little clunky clunk. 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 Like, it's like a little... I want to say midget, but it's like a little person just, like, yelling into a mic going, clap, clap, clap. I somehow feel racist for saying that. I'm sorry. Yep. But as far as everything goes so far, this is your tab targeting. And I am level 5, but I'm enjoying it. Pretty okay so far. The great ginger lynx. You have things for me. I will say this sounds like EQ music. Anybody else getting that vibe? I think there may also... Are there add-ons available for this game? I want to say that there is. Because a handful of videos I've seen with Allods, while I was actually looking for song music and all that, I saw a few different UI layouts. At least I thought I did. So I'm pretty sure that... Or at least I suspect that there are some form of add-ons. Probably not many, but I'm sure there are some. It really is a shame that the free-to-play version is so punitively pay to win. Because this seems like this would be a very, very good, at least from an hour's worth of playtime, this seems like this could be a very good free-to-play option. I'm a WoW clone, probably, sure, but, you know, I mean, you know, you could say that pretty much every first-person shooter at some point is a Doom clone, or a Quake clone. You know, every, you know, isometric action RPG is a Diablo clone, etc., etc. Like, you know, they're part of the same genre. I think this is actually a 1-second GCD. I also murdered that fool way before the game seemed to register it. Or at least in terms of what the damage was showing. Like, it was still letting me attack things, even hit me words. Okay. It was still letting me hit my attack skills even after it was dead. Which seems a little on the weird side, not gonna lie. And again, hopefully the sound quality is okay. I'm going to be talking to myself for quite some time here because I don't want a reality right now. And right now I want to reality so little that I'm actually trying to play a new game. Like, for instance, jumping. Something about it just does not feel like it's tethered to reality, and I wish there was another way I could put it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but when I jump, the jump animation is just weird. Maybe it's because these elves just literally float around. I don't know. Now, I saw this dude over here before. Where'd he go? Yo, my man. Where the hell are you at? We'll never give them the chest. I'll have to use force and— oh, you're a dick. So, you need to die a painful death. Hope you don't mind. Oh, so does that just give me 3 of these things down here? Is that what that does? I can has chest, please. Thank the light. I owe you, Velislav. Oh, I'm so ashamed to speak about that. You see, Savarsky was an ancient and respected family, relatives of the Valiers. But they are also the ones responsible for our troubles. You see, him and his brother Boris helped get the rebels into Clement's tower. Their goal was to steal this strange chest of meteorite stones and any other useful materials to aid them in the rebellion against the Canian government. Amanda managed to get the stones first, so Velislav decided to pose as a refugee in hopes of stealing them for her later. Okay. He didn't want to draw attention to himself, so he blackmailed me into getting them from Amanda herself. Turns out he was planning on killing me anyway once I finished this task. Only you saved me from death. Please help me get back to the scout camp. Tell Amanda about what happened. I'll be too embarrassed to show my face to her for a long time. But what did he blackmail you with, though? Oh, god damn it, it's an escort quest. Of course it's an escort quest. Oh, man. I has a very big sad. Man, they're going all out with the MMO tropes, though. I was really hoping that was just to complete the quest and go back and talk to her. And not I have to escort this stupid trot. Did I say trot? I was trying to say thought. Okay, oh my... Ginger links. Well, hell, I probably could have gotten my 10 ginger link kills purely from this. Running animations are a little bit funky, but it's okay. It's alright. I can appreciate the stylistic of it. Stylisticness? Stylisticism? Style? Whatever. Words are hard, man. Words are hard and I don't like it. Words are silly. Oh god, where you go? I looked away for like 5 seconds. Please don't make me do that again. Please don't make me do that. Do I have to do that again? Where are you at? Did it work? Wait, did I get the quest done anyway? Great work. Sharp claws, bapa 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 dapa dapa. Proficiency. So what does proficiency do again? Proficiency is increases your damage. Okay, damage and healing. For instance, at 50% of determination, your damage and healing would increase by 0%, at 100% by 0. Okay. So basically, determination, like, this is just straight DPS, and that is sort of like a stacking potential theoretical higher something, something, something. That's like theory crafting nerd stuff. Brutality and Bloodlust. I like this one. That one seems suitably tanky. Hi. What a scoundrel. All that fuss over nobility and honor. I will never understand how humans can be so silly. Now, beauty, that's something worth quarreling over. Really? What? Velislav was partially responsible for my uncle's death. Canian noblemen. They are a disgrace to the League, and now my uncle is dead because of these horrible stones. Let's get back to this subject together. Let's get back on this subject together. Here's what I've come up with. The portal that brought us to this Allod is the handiwork of the ancient June civilization. Just like these strange stones, perhaps this is the answer. Could we be dealing with some ancient June magic that somehow connects the stones with the June portals? Could this be what brought us to this Allod and not Novigrad? In order to verify this theory, I gathered some more stones. Now we need June items that still hold traces of magic. Scouts report seeing a huge ruin among the northwest coast. The June use such stales. Stels? Stella! Use stels to conduct the rituals. Please find these ruins and bring me back a few stones. Obsidian are the best. Is this woman like bipolar or something? Because she is like vacillating from stupid, disgusting League pigs to, oh, this is going to be so much fun. Like, you know, we're all kind of a little bit on, you know, a little bit on edge here, my lady, but like, fucking pick something and go with it. While you're gone, some very interesting developments came to light. The scouts found a gibberling that had been badly wounded on the northern coast. You must thank Pensons for appearing here. He's at death's door, terrible wounds inflicted upon him by some unknown monster. Luckily, there was a scroll of healing in the box of supplies. I'd very much like to have a chat with him. If he's been here for a long time, I might be able to shed some light on a few of the Allods' mysteries. You'll find him on the hut by the northern coast. Use the scroll and ask him any questions you can. You just left him there? He's one of the things. Okay. Save the poor gibberling. Well, I still gotta finish the other quests. Hang on a sec, bud. Hang on a sec, lady. I still gotta finish this shit. This game has beautiful music. So I still have to kill the great gingerlings, and I still have to grab Pennywort? Sure. Oh, wild plantain. Oh, I got Pennywort from the wild, sure, whatever. Okay. I gotta grab 10 of the things with the stuffs. What's up, Link dudes? The zone feels very small, but again, it's also, hello, honey. Oh, wait, what does that do? I don't understand. I guess I'll figure it out eventually at some point. I don't know. But the zone feels small, but I'm also, you know, level 5, so probably shouldn't feel particularly large, or else I'm going to be taking 5.5 million friggin' years to be able to get anything done. Pennywort. I need Pennywort. Guess I can grab it on the way. Are you what I need? Nope. You jump. Jump still feels weird. I don't know if there's ever going to be a point where it doesn't feel weird. On the wind lower. We'll just use that. The gibberlings are an awesome idea and concept. I'm a sucker for the tiny, like the teeny tiny little animal races. The gibberling is safe for now. His wounds have been healed and death no longer threatens him, but this mysterious native is clearly out of his mind. His eyes are hazy and he cannot speak in coherent sentences. The sad condition he's in was apparently caused by something more than just physical injuries. This gibberling is definitely out of his mind. What could have caused his madness, I wonder? Once we find the reason, we can find the cure. I have several theories that we'll have to check them all. Perhaps this causes the insanity to look simple and hackneyed. Hunger. Look at how emaciated he is. Not a gibberling at all. Or not like a gibberling. Ah, God, friggin' words are hard. Now, there's many crabs in the area, and heaps of shells around the patient's hut indicate how many in a staple of his diet. Okay. Theory 2. Another theory concerning the cause of his insanity is loneliness. He's apparently been living on this Allod alone for the past few years. No wonder he's lost his wits. To bring him back to normal, we'll need something from his past, some kind of memoir from his previous life. Our patient's hut is made of the remnants of an astral ship, which we can assume he wrecked on some nearby rocks. Search the coast for the crash site. Perhaps you will find something that can remind the gibbering of his past and restore his sanity. Has it never occurred to anyone that somebody going crazy was because of their past they wanted to forget? Just saying. The last of my theories pertains to the terrible wound suffered by our patient. Judging by the bite marks, he was definitely not a lynx. Perhaps the cause of his madness is fear. Something scared him immensely, yet the gibberling went insane, dilated pupils, and that indistinct babble are the first symptoms of such madness. Shock therapy is the only cure in such cases. Is this? What? I mean... Okay, sure. The patient experiences a shock so great that the new fear overcomes the previous one, bringing him back to his right mind. That doesn't really sound like a good idea, man. That's like, you know, how do you fight one invasive animal species? You add another invasive animal species that can kill the first one that's just as okay, we're cool. We're moving on. I've seen some prints left by a giant crab's nippers on the coast. These creatures aren't normally beautiful, and it is especially gigantic and ugly one. Go find this grotesque beast, kill it, and bring me its head. Yeah, that doesn't sound traumatizing in the slightest. At all. Okay, hold on. I still need 4 of this pennywort, man. I'm grabbing this damn pennywort before I do anything else. Also, arm of my, what do you call this thing? Words. Where are they? Scrounge around to the brain parts. My chair. The arm of my chair is just deciding it wants to know about at random. I need to tighten it, but I don't think I have the correct screwy McJig. That's the technical term for it. Don't at me. So why is it that the mobs that have the little thingies next to their name have that nice little light of God, but the freaking plants that blend in with every other UI element are the ones that are kind of, well, blending in? Does anyone see this as an issue? Oh, it glows. Okay. Or pulses. I don't know. I don't want to mess up the specific terminology. There's also click to move in this game, which I have turned off because I kept accidentally trying to turn and, you know, almost launching myself off a cliff or something stupid. So I have that option turned off. But honestly, even though I am, you know, pure Western scum, I can appreciate the click to move life. It's certainly a lot easier to play the game one-handed that way. And especially in games that really don't require a lot of, you know, APM or actions per minute, where you're really having to do that stupid, like, you know, like this sort of shit. It's a nice little, it's a nice option, so that way you can just kind of chill. So I'm gonna cheat. I'm doing exactly what I was like, I don't want to do, and I'm just gonna click the thing, and I'm gonna let the AI just kite me back to town while I take a sip of my drink of poo. So how's everybody doing out there today? Y'all doing okay? Well, actually, no, I don't have my webcam up, so no, I can't turn my webcam on. Whoopsie. Wait, is that a yarn ball? Am I really? Wait, hold up. I am following a magic ball of yarn. Somehow that actually makes me want to use it more. Wish I could have done it myself. Please choose your reward. Shield of the Hunter. Strombone can't use a buckler. Aspis of the Bunker. I want vitality. Well, this is the only one with vitality, so there we go. That's not a buckler. That is, in fact, a buckler. Be prepared for my surprises. If you manage to find more, I would be grateful. Now that we have what we need, let's think about how to get off this Allod. Amanda thinks the chances of survival are pretty small, and there's little hope of outside help. As huge as the Astral is, the odds of a ship passing by are slim to none, but believe me, But me, I believe in the best. Locke told me that the western shore is inhabited by will-o'-the-wisps. These creatures are cryptic enough, but then now is not the time to study them. We'll just have to know what we know about them. Oh, we have to go on what we know about them. Okay, that sentence makes a lot more sense now. You'll have to kill them to find the ghost lights. The supernatural substance can maintain a steady radiance for a long while. Once you find one, you'll have to set it on somewhere. Set it somewhere on the... Wait. Set it on somewhere... Okay, so that was a typo. Set it somewhere on the shore that's elevated. The June ruins should do. If a ship should pass by, the crew will notice our signal. We can't let it slip by. But I don't want to do that quest, Mom. Hey. Please buy my shit. You gotta go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. I'm assuming that doesn't sell in the auction house if there's an auction house worth selling. What is this? Open it and see what's inside. Okay. Oh, it's one of those every few levels thingy. Can I equip a smaller bag? Okay. Oh, item level is too low. Summon Grey Wolf. Will increase your movement speed. I get a mount? Oh, hell yeah. I get a mount. Heck yeah, bud. So how do I know... So is this one of those I can only equip one bag at a time sort of deals? I'm a little bit confuzzulated, but it's fine. Survivors... What? How do I have a reputation for this? What? How do we know what my reputation is? Is there a way to find that out? Oh. Skills. Mounts. So, I can has... Other... Hello? I can has... No? Okay. How do I make you do? How do I do the things? Okay, that's definitely not it. How do I use the mount? Skills. Unlocked features. That's cool. How do I utilize those features? Quest log. There it is. Oh, that's cool. What are the ranks? What is this? Wait, is this like a combat thing? Health 1 or 3? No way. These things are usable in combat? Okay, these mounts are pretty freaking cool looking. I got a mount, dude. I got a mount at level like 4, 5, 6, whatever. My math. So... Okay, hold up. So I have one more talent point. Amount of talent points required 2. Can't get the upgrade to that. So is this like one of those I could theoretically spend 1 point for all of this, but I may not want to because of upgrade paths, yada yada yada, purple monkey dishwasher? Huh. Well, I'm gonna grab it anyway. No, I'm not. I lied. I was gonna hold off. In actual fact. Oh, cool. I can turn while I'm in map. See? Can't freaking do that in WoW when it's full screen. Okay, I'm like, oh, that's a wall. That's a cliff. Please stop walking into the wall. So it seems like the jump animations is just kind of a game-wide issue. They don't necessarily look bad, they just have this weird, like, half-a-second animation thing where it's like it animates before it actually does the jump animation, so it doesn't feel as snappy as it could. If that makes sense. Okay, so I'm killing will-o'-the-wisps for things. Oh, I'm killing everything on this shore. Okay, that's neato. Can I can has attacks? Can I attack the... There we go. For some reason I couldn't target it. Oh, I didn't want you on the screen there. That's fine. So this seems like a cool system where I'm basically storing damage for X amount of seconds. It honestly sounds a lot like a Brewmaster Monk. Excuse me, can I click the freaking thingy? Thank you. Where it stores a whole bunch of damage for a short period of time. Which sounds like it could theoretically make it a great class and also terrifying at the same time in terms of a healer. Because they're going to also sound super spiky. Oh. So I don't click where the wisp is. I click the blank space underneath its floaty skull head. Alright, that's... Sure, alright. I'm down. Nope, don't want to do that. Music is suitably ambient for being, you know, surrounded by space water. This honestly, lore-wise, this actually sounds like a really cool world. I really hope it actually is, you know, for my inner nerd. Oh. Okie dokie. Well, that was easy. Dude. But lore-wise, I hope the gameplay of it kind of matches up or does it justice, for the lack of a better term. Because there's nothing more disappointing than having a game that seems like it has a really cool idea, and the execution is just not having it. Get off the mount, lady. Oh, so I'll dismount, use the item, and then... okay, so I don't actually have to necessarily dismount specifically before... Ooh! Shiny thing must kill. But I don't necessarily have to dismount completely. It will auto-dismount me for the uses of whatever it is I'm trying to do. Okay, that's cool. I said I'm you know, I'm doing the whole MMO tourist thing because, you know, I want to see what different games have to offer. I want to see who does good things, you know. I'm honestly looking more towards what they all do well versus what they all do poorly. Even though I may talk shit and compare them to WoW all the time or what have you, I still want to see what they do better because WoW is not the end-all be-all. Nor should it be the end-all be-all. Competition, honestly, is a good thing. Or a healthy competition, that is a good thing. Unhealthy competition is some toxic shit that benefits nobody, but healthy competition is good for the consumer. Will-o'-the-wisp, yo! I do notice a sound for if I'm clicking the button too quickly, like a little dip, which is a nice visceral, you know, sound cue of, hey, by the way, you're spamming this button that's not ready, just FYI. Oh, give me the loots. What happens if I jump off the edge? Also, that's cool looking. Let's find out. For science. It gets really mad. Okay, I'm in... Oh god, I'm in hell. Purgatory, strictly speaking. Whoa! Okay, I remember this. I do remember this now. Because I remember this, like, flamin' Gogeta-looking motherfucker. Your wait is over. You can now resurrect and return to your ordinary life. Dude. Okay. That's cool. I'm also all the way back at the beginning. Fuck. I'm a ghost. Is it one of those, like, I can't do anything until I resurrect sort of deals? Huh. There's a bit of momentum when I start to move versus when I stop. There is a little bit of momentum shift. As weird as it sounds, I actually like that. It may be kind of clunky, but I can appreciate when games add that little bit of detail. Like, they got rid of it in Final Fantasy XIV with A Realm Reborn. And it makes sense as to why, because the game is much more movement focused. But I can appreciate what the original Final Fantasy XIV, there actually was a little bit of moment where you saw the character animation where they would kind of, you know, jerk or, you know, move into action into that running animation, or when you stopped, they would actually animate kind of stepping forward and steadying themselves. Did it make did it make movement feel more clunky? I mean, a little, but the feel of it didn't necessarily feel bad. It felt, for lack of a better term, like more Dark Soulsy, I guess, because that's apparently the fucking metric for these types of games, where, you know, the momentum felt more visceral. You know what I mean? There felt like there was weight and movement in everything you did because there was momentum you had to take into account. Now all you have to do is wait and hope. Okay, cool. Give me the one with vitality. I'm gonna just take the first one, because that sounds neat. Currently equipped. Okay. So let me talk to you, lady. Give them to me so I can explain. Okie dokie. Explain away. Yes, I can feel the ancient traces of magic in these stones, but they are very, very weak. I can't quite understand how they work. Maybe if we increase the power of this magic, we'll be able to identify what it does. I know. We can use the Astral. Astral is pure magic itself. Okay, so magic space water. But it's very powerful and dangerous. Only great mages have been able to control it, and even then, they can't solve all of its riddles. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to try something dangerous. You mean like the thing that got us stranded here in the first place? But, you know, I'm not going to question it. That failed attempt with the resistance sphere in Clement's Tower was enough for me. Okay, so at least you own up to it. That's cool. That doesn't mean we should give up. Sometimes astral crystals grow along the shore and contain small amounts of astral power. Uncle warned me that they can be dangerous to young mages, but I'm no young mage. Again, this vacillation back and forth, lady. We need to find one of these crystals and try to awaken the power of those stones. Go explore the southern shore and bring it to me. Cool. Wait, the southern shore? I don't want to go to the southern shore, Mom. There's stuff I gotta do in the northern shore first. Ner. Is there a played ability in here? I've played for 1 hour and 34 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, for your average MMO, taking like an hour and a half to get to level 6, it's like, oh my god, the game is dead. Like, see, I'm one of those freaks where I don't necessarily mind that. I honestly don't. I don't mind that kind of stuff. I don't mind it taking a long time so long as it's not actually a grind and there's something that's, you know, interesting to me and stimulating, you know what I mean? Also, what are marks of fate and why am I getting them? Yoop yoop, hup hup, pew pew, and all that. Where am I going? Okay. Thorny crab. The crabs are so cute though. Wait, why am I killing these things again? I'm killing them because of crazy gibberling dude, right? I get distracted by shiny objects very easily. This is why I don't ever beat games. Speaking of which, I actually got to 120 on all of my Alliance characters on WoW. I mean, I realize that, you know, that's quote-unquote the start of the game, but for me, I feel like that's the last major sort of accomplishment. The major goalpost I had for myself when it came to WoW, and I made that back in freaking 2005, 2006. After I got my first level 60, I was like, I want to get all level characters to max level because they're really cool and I can do a whole bunch of stuff with endgame. Yeah, no. Endgame is bad, and it should feel bad right now. EFA is not very good endgame. I'm sure there are people who enjoy it, and more power to you, but I don't. It's no. No, I got my feel for it. I was trying to do the long boy grind, and like, no. I think I ended up getting to 1.3 million-ish or so. Which is not bad, I don't think. But I tend to lose interest pretty quickly. I can do some grinds or what have you, but the amount that I would have to grind to get that thing now, I'd have to be making like 30 to 40,000 gold a day to get it in the next 4 to 5 months. Excuse me. Yep, up. Excuse me. I was trying very hard not to belch directly into the microphone, because it was one of those that kind of sticks right in your throat and makes it hard to talk. Not that I have a problem with talking. I'm assuming she's saying that in Russian, because I noticed this weird thing where even though the sound pack says ENEU, so European English, I apparently accidentally turned on the error voice message, so if I'm too far away, I'd be like, you're too far away! And it was not in English, so I will show you. Voice emotes. Apparently that's error messages.
Цель слишком далеко. Цель слишком далеко. Цель слишком далеко.
I have no idea what that says. Not a clue. Because, again, where's the friggin... Where the hell is it? Like, the game language is in English, so I don't know. I am confused, so I just turned it off. Turn it off, it's fine. I mean, I turn it off in pretty much every game because that whole, you're too far away, I need more rage. That shit gets really old really fast. I don't need to hear it all that often. I can figure out I don't have enough rage because the damn ability is not working. Oh, I did everything I needed. Okay. Q. So, meteorite stone charged. Is that what this is? Hello? Having to actually click the button down here versus interact with stuff with the right mouse button is a little bit weird. It's a very, just slightly odd. Not super horrible, but is slightly odd. Oh, that's all the way down at the bottom. I gotta say, this music is super ambient, and I'm kind of digging it. It's the type of thing where I would probably be able to listen to in the background while, I don't know, doing something boring to kind of keep my brain occupied. Or maybe something to listen to so I can fall asleep. Which, by the way, is not as bad of a thing as people tend to think it is. Like, oh my god, you listen to this to fall asleep, it must be so boring. I'm like, you can have relaxing. That's fine. Murder the crab, please. So yeah, I'm starting to get used to the UI response time, to the point where I'm not even really noticing any sort of latency anymore. Okay, so we're gonna follow the magical yarn ball while I take a sip of my drinky poo. I almost kind of wish I'd never seen this before because, again, the path of least resistance, and I'm lazy, and I am absolutely going to use the little thing that just magically takes me back to the quest giver, so I don't have to do any more work than I have to. Drinky. drinky drinky poo. What is all this shit down here? Tips. I'm sure I need those, but I'll look at those later. Options. Oh, that was quick. Oh, great Astral, it's a monster. If this doesn't work, I don't know what else we could even try. Closest thing to our patient. Everything is definitely regaining his senses. Is he attempting to beat you over the head with his shoe? Because that's pretty much what I would do if, you know, somebody was showing the head of a dead, horrific monster in front of me. Brutality. Definitely want to keep vitality. Sure, whatever. I'll just take the mace. Family portrait. If loneliness is the cause of his madness, is the best possible cure. Look, he's crying. This means he's regaining his, gibberling feelings. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, this doesn't sound scarring at all. Look, he's definitely showing some signs of recovery. At least he understands it as food and what to do with it. Dude, you're kind of clueless. That's fine. Turn away, don't look. It's not often you've seen a gibberling cry, but I can't help myself. You brought me back to my senses, and with them came grief. Please give me a moment to collect myself. My name is Ton the Windblower. My sisters and I were on an important mission when our ship crashed on these rocks. It's been 3 long years since I lasted on this coast, and I'd have died here if not for the help of a mysterious benefactor who keeps supplying me with food and weapons. The last thing I remember is meeting a group. Is this like some fucking Hunger Games shit? Where there's some mysterious benefactor who is just giving them food and supplies in the hopes that other people will kill each other? Or is this like a weird Survivor type shit? The last thing I remember is meeting a group of strange Canians who appeared on the Allod. I heard their voices and ran towards them, but those strangers were wicked. They made fun of me and set a giant polar bear after me. I have no idea where they came from or how they got here. I resigned myself to living in solitude for the rest of my days long ago, but with all of these new developments, there might be hope after all. What am I doing? Oh. Just telling people that, hey, I exist. Okay, that's cool. I want to ask you for a personal favor. You see, I am a haunted man. Not by my bitter memories, but the souls of the damned. They say those will-o'-the-wisps are the souls of wicked men, orcs, and elves that were doomed to this plane for their misdeeds. My loneliness is what first drawn her to me. She isn't like the others. She burns red with the fiery hatred of the devil himself. She floats above the shore and is challenging me to leave my shack, but I know better. She could kill you in the blink of an eye. Perhaps one day I'll be able to... So he's like, yeah, I'm going to tell you about this person that I absolutely at all do not want you to kill. Wink, wink, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Okay. Oh, I think I killed this thing already, didn't I? Possibly? I don't know. Yep. I really do wish the sound effects were a little bit louder. Like, the UI sound effects are fine. But the actual in-game sound effects of, you know, the thwacks and the whumps and the little jingles of the reins and everything, they're surprisingly quiet. Seems like they should be a little bit more prominent, but that's fine. Hello? Hello, Mr. Damn Soul. Where's the... Where's... How do I click you? I can has clicky? There it is. Had to find the shadow. So I'm guessing you're an elite, yeah? Oh, the bar underneath is saying how much this stuff is holding, so it can hold up to 50% of my max health, yeah? Okay, I get it now. Did she just call him a piece of shit? What? Oh. Yay. Let's do this. Where am I? Okay, so let's run back and not quote-unquote fall off the cliff, i.e. actually jump off for science. I mean, I'm kind of appreciating this so far. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of digging it. Is it the most high-octane thing ever? No, but I like stuff that's a little bit more chill and relaxing and, you know, more atmospheric, I suppose. I mean, I'm ready to go back to Final Fantasy XI? Fuck no! I want something to do with life. Like, I don't need that level of immersion. Just, you know, something that's not an esport. Thank you. Now I can sleep peacefully. Wonderful. Ooh. Where's the one with Vitality? Hello, Mr. Vitality. Well, I don't know if Vitality is specifically what I should be going for, but it's what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna ball of yarn that shit. I mean, all things being equal, you know, I'm actually kind of enjoying this so far. Like I said, not super high octane, but, you know, just very, you know, quiet and straightforward to the point. I may give, once I get to whatever the main town is, get to like level 10, I may actually hop onto the free-to-play one to see if players are actually there or not, because I haven't really seen anyone in any chat yet so far. I have a new mission for you. One of our scouts, Locke, was sent to explore the southeastern part of the Allod. Can you guess what he found? An astral ship crashed on the rocks. Crashed on the rocks. Locke claims that was the same exact ship he'd seen at Clemens Tower immediately before the catastrophe. Perhaps these others who attacked the Gibberling were on that ship. Maybe fate has thrown us together and the culprits responsible for Clemens Tower. This must be investigated. Locke says the ship is crawling with the undead and he didn't dare to poke his head in, but you're tough enough to do it. Go to the southeast shore, find that ship, and investigate. What I'm really interested in is the ship's log. Once we have it, we can decide what to do next. Okay. I miss putting a pen to paper more than anything else. I feel my duty is to chronicle our adventures. The story can become extremely popular when we return to mainland. And with good reason, a group of men, elves, and gibberlings miraculously ending up on a deserted Allod. Mysterious benefactors, some evil enemies, a terrible polar bear. No one has ever written anything like this. This has got to be a reference to Hunger Games, right? Did Hunger Games come out before or after this? Anyway, you can help me. I've seen some black chokeberry bushes nearby, and I can make ink out of those. They've been owls spotted to the west of here. Their feathers will make fine pens. Birch bark can be used as my paper. Bring all this to me, and I will make you my book's main character. The Mysterious Isle, I'll call it, or even better, Lost. It'll be a true masterpiece. I get the reference now. I get the reference because I never watched the show Lost. Okay, Mysterious. Okay, I got you now. I got it. Don't look at me like that. Trade. Currently equipped. Buckler of the Hunter. Nope. Nope. Our ears. What is this? What did I just get? Holy shit, what is that? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's definitely not supposed to be something you just randomly get, yeah? Equipment will be placed in your bag. If your equipment is good enough for your level, you'll receive gold instead. Recruit's chest. Okay, so the matchbox is kidding me out with stuff. I don't know what any of this means, but I guess I'll take it. And I'm going to sell all of this. I said I'm going to sell all of this. Sort. What is all of this? New load of purchase. Well, I can purchase all of this if I wanted to. It's really weird to have like a level 5 reputation. That strikes me as very odd. I mean, not bad odd, just odd. Wait. Dagnabbit, Beavis. Why you gotta pull this, dude? I was actually totally happy to walk to the south, but no, I need to write a rip-off of Lost. Okay, so I need owls. Owl feathers? Hey, buddy. I don't want to murder you, but the game says I have to, so... Please don't be mad. Oh, that seems like a definite recent addition. the little cast bar underneath there definitely looks like that was a capitulation of probably other add-ons or what have you. I'm not complaining, like, I can appreciate that that's a thing that exists, but it definitely is out of place with the rest of the UI elements. Okay, now that I'm getting used to the fact that the global cooldown is much shorter, it only seems to be like a, excuse me, where is the clicky? There it is. I gotta say, there's some wonky shit going on with these hitboxes relative to my mouse. Right, so I'm hovering my mouse directly over the gray owl, over the UI element. I actually have to go underneath, basically under his head, to find where the actual, like, hitbox for my cursor to recognize it. That's gonna take some getting used to. Give me owl feathers, por favor. I can has... Oh god, buttons. What did I do? Okay, there we go. Excuse me. Clicky the thing. Still don't know what this does. I'm sure I will find out eventually. Also, holy shit, I'm killing things so much faster now that I have this weird blue gear out of that weird chest. Is that something that in the free-to-play game would have been considered like a pay-to-win thing? I'm assuming that's something I would not have gotten if I was not paying on the sub-server. Playing on the sub... Did I just say playing on the sub-server or paying on the sub-server? Whatever. Words are hard. This music is so relaxing, though. I'm not even mad that I'm kind of doing weird grindy quests. Quests. I can't stress that I can't words good. Oh wait, I need to get... birch. Birch. Wherefore art thou? I'm literally surrounded by birch trees. Can I find a twig? Oh yeah, I also have a mount. So where are we at? Where's the... I don't need the plantains. Birch bark scroll and black choke berries. Don't need plantains again. Oh, that's why they didn't light up, because it's just like items that you can get. Okay. Black... Oh, okay, there they are. Chokeberries, which has one of the more unfortunate names I've ever heard. Not the button I wanted to press, but that's fine. Now, in common fashion, I'm assuming that the quote-unquote cooler faction is the one that has the cooler starting area, yeah? I'm assuming it's less, you know, foraging for berries and more like, you know, murdering and the non-believers and sacrificing for the greater good, etc., etc. Is there a way to find what my MS is? Nope, not that way at least. That is to say what my ping is. Participate and win. I don't want to though, Mom. Mom! FM! Where is... Oh. Okay, what are we doing here? I need bark of a birch tree, so how do I... Birch bark scrolls. I mean... Is it... Did it... I can has... Birch bark? Bark bark? Hello? What am I clicking? Hello? Mr. Birch thing? That's definitely not what I should be clicking. So what? Oh, the thingy is popping up. Okay, so it is not easy to see that. Okay. It's the stumps. Good old stumps. Alright. Used to be a peg leg. Okay, I get it now. Once again, gotta get used to the fact that it's not necessarily mouse over friendly, it's actually the buttons down here. Did not move, you liar. Oh, that's a cool little effect of it. Erasing the terrain so that way you can see what the hell you're doing. Okay, so I need one more. Oh, hey, that's skeletons. Sup, Skeletor. How's it going? That's not what I wanted to press, but that's fine. Is this gonna work? Nope. I guess I picked that tree clean of its birch. That giant, like, 5-foot tall tree. Nope. Hello, birch. Hello, birch. Okay, there's the last one I need. So I am very easily the type that gets distracted and bored. And I'm already starting to feel the itch to start multitasking. Music's freaking so pretty though. Very relaxing. Now I'm not going to turn that back in. I'm going to go down south and complete those quests. Because I get the feeling it's all going to turn into Scout McJiggery-Doo in the middle. Hello? Hi. Hi, you guys. How's it going? What's up? What's up, Skeleton Master? How's it going, dude? Skeletor treating you okay? Damn, I just knocked his ass out. What's up, Corsair dude? I really don't know what that 50-second cooldown does. I really wish I understood what the hell it was talking about. Nope. It's also a little bit on the strange side that I don't have any sort of like secondary resource aside from just cooldowns and not dying. Maybe that will change though. I'm assuming that's what these things down here. Oh hey, one of those is gone now. That's a little frightening. Okay, so I guess that's my secondary resource then. Okay. Yeah, this blue armor is making a very, very big difference in how well I'm killing these things. Ouch. Elbowed my chair. Not happy by this. So again, they can only be activated in combat. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out later. That skeletal Corsair didn't want a freaking thing to do with this shit. He's like, nope, nope, she got that recruit box? Nah, man. You're on your own, buddy. I'd like to survive my undeath a little bit longer. I mean, I gotta be honest, this is freaking cool looking. Even though I'm kind of a flying elf fairy thing. Hey, I healed at some point. I guess that's that determination or something something. One of them basically sounds like a leech. But I don't think I had any stats for that. Ancient June block. Hold on. Dead. Ship's log. Okay. I don't think these have the ship's log. I think it's actually just in the ship itself. Yep. Yep. Oh. Back up off my Cheerios, buddy. I kind of feel like I'm leveling with heirlooms now. Now that I got that. I noticed I had that cache of blue gear. Oh, hey. How's it going, buddy? Hope you don't mind. But you might need to die. Just a smidgerino. Again, I like the UI elements of this a lot. You know, the skull kind of looping around onto the UI. Like, I can appreciate that kind of stuff. Again, I very much appreciate when UI elements actually look graphical and not just purely, that's not the button I wanted to press. Pick up the ship for me, please. But I can appreciate when the graphical unit elements are actually graphical. They have work put into them. They're not just like the black bars. Those are cool. They're small and minimal and, you know, quote unquote clean and all that, but it's always kind of felt a little bit on the cheap side. And again, that's entirely 100% personal opinion. Okay, so I'm gonna burb for just a second so I can use the little girl's room. I will be back shortly. Yep, okay. There we go. We're back. That's good. Okay. Arrows of stone have definitely been awakened. Now I just need to figure out exactly how it works. That's not very compelling when they're like, I feel more confident around you, okay? Like, it's a weird power dynamic, lady. Welcome to the ship's log. Oh dear. Oh ho, that explains a lot. Thank you for explaining exactly what all that means. Appreciated. Now I'm just going to take one of these so I can sell it. I've got some writing to do. Yeah, I'll sell it for the same. Cool, whatever. Okay, so what do you got for me, lady? I'm afraid I just can't do it. What if something goes terribly wrong? Again, I mean, I'm not a great mage yet. Bah, I'm an elf, and we elves never quit. That is the motto of not only the House de Desiree, but of elves everywhere. If I can't figure out how these stones work, there are many lives at stake here. We must do something. But there are many lives at stake here, and we must do something. What about our mysterious benefactor? If he's powerful enough to send us supplies without our knowledge, then he's sure to possess a great magical talent. Maybe he's even a great mage himself. Gotta be on this Allod somewhere. Search every corner of it and ask us help to get him home, or whatever. Just the Wizard of Oz shit, basically. Ask Oz for a port back. Let's see, the wreck ship is definitely the one we saw at Clement's Tower. When my uncle died and everyone rushed to escape, the captain realized too late that his passengers were rebels and murderers. The crew tried to arrest the criminals, but failed. The captain then crashed the ship against the rocky shore. This was how they found themselves here. I feel like the whole incident is coming to a head. While you were absent, our mysterious benefactor brought us another present. It contains weapons and a note. This letter said that the rebels from the wrecked ship have found his shelter, hidden in a deep cave in the eastern part of the Allod. He asks us to help expel them, promising to send us back to Cania in exchange for our help. I already sent Locke, our best scout, to search the cave. Better play it by ear, huh? Okay. I mean, I like weapons and free stuff, so... Where the hell? Okay, so into the cave we go. That's not a cave, that's a tree. Fine enough. Alright, I have talents. I should probably use those for something. Oh, I need 3 talent points for that, so I can't do anything with that quite yet. Lots of undead skelly-mens. Oh, there we go. Yep. I appreciate the fact that I have a mount at level 7. A cute little detail. What's up, zombie? So what do these do? I see that I have 3 of something. I just don't know what... I can't hover over the elements, so I don't know exactly which one is which. Ding ding ding. Boop boop boop. Huh. Like mountain doors. Alright. Grave Grotto. That sounds... Okay, so wait. If this place is completely uninhabitable, why does it have a name? Or it's... Well, no. Well, it's uninhabitable, but the way they made it sound is that it was uncharted. So if it's uncharted, why does it have a name? Asking the hard-hitting questions. I also get the feeling that maybe I shouldn't be playing like a fairy elf type thing. But what the hell, why not? Yep. Oh, there's actually more stuff that I gotta kill. Hello! Mutineer Warrior. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna be real, if the sound quality was just a little bit better in terms of the attacking, you know, in the terms of attacking and everything, the combat would feel so much better. Because, I mean, visually it doesn't look bad. You know, they look reasonably comfy. The sounds just don't feel fantastic. And there is a hint of latency with the UI. Oh, shame on me. Shame on me! Caught like some sort of greenhorn, all because I was alone. I wish Spock and Glock were here. Oh, man! Well, what the hell was that? Well, every cloud has a silver lining, right? I managed to uncover some information and, more importantly, steal from those cutthroats. Look at these beautiful weapons I pinched. You can choose anything you'd like. Oh, give me the moment vitality. Oh, guess I'm taking the pike. Okay, here's the situation. Our mysterious benefactor has been living in this Allod as a hermit for many years and is apparently a very powerful mage. He's the one that's been helping the shipwreck Gibberling, and when we appeared together with those bastard criminals and attacked our mage, decided to do the same to both groups. But the others have worked out where his shelter is. That's where I came to the story. One of the attackers, a necromancer, threatened to kill me if our benefactor didn't hand his ship over to them. And guess what? He agreed! I'm shocked! That bay is where his ship knocked me access through this cave. Many of them have already started boarding, so you must hurry. My advice is to find the necromancer first. Ward off any intruders, you must deal with them and find our benefactor's shelter. Okay? Okay, scary fleeting shadow. That also needs to, like, go on a freaking diet. You need to slow your roll, Pimpin'. Would you die, por favor? Thank you. Here's Grotto. I'm liking this class so far. I gotta say that. Yep. Where's which? Oh hell, which, okay, I'm guessing it's this way. Y'all need to cut that shit out, please. Up, up, up. This feels shorter than 1.5 seconds. Maybe it's a 1 second DCD? I can't really tell. Maybe it's closer to 1.5 seconds. I don't know. I mean, I'm also pretty sure I'm playing on servers in Russia, so I don't think it matters exactly, I don't think it matters exactly what the GCD is, because it's going to be longer than it says. I wish I had a taunt. Or just something ranged, anyway. What was that trill? Can I loot you again? No? Okay. Hello. Here's a shiny, neat little path. A nameless one. Who are you? I don't like my solitude being disturbed, but then again, that's already happened, I suppose. Bandits are all over the place. I normally hate to ask for favors since it goes against my solitary nature, but those loathsome mutineers have stolen all the access crystals from my ship. We're going to need to find one if you get on board. Go down here and slay as many as you need to. One of them must have a crystal on them. Okay, so access crystal. Hold up. Oh wait, what is this quest doing? Oh, I see it. I see it now. Okay. That dude. Okay. Makes sense now. Sense has been made. Here I thought it was just going to be a dead end. It's a dead end with a quest mob in it. You can tell I'm getting into something when I kind of stop talking. Dupe. And we are officially starting to hit the point where my wrist is starting to hurt. I haven't even done all that much, but we've started to hit that wonderful time of the year. Fantastic. So this is where I went before. I apparently ran in a circle, that's fine. I'm not aggroing everything? Okay. Whatever. What's up, lady? Or guy. I don't know. It was a little weird that he literally did not react to me hitting him at all. Gonna be real with you. Feels very strange to be spamming the shit out of this. It's gotta be like a 1 second cooldown because spamming it while taking into account the let's mount up again. Because, I mean, taking into account that I'm using the whatever ping is going on into account and just spamming the button, you know, words. I need drinky poo. Hang on a sec. I'm spamming the button, so whatever latency I'm dealing with is less of an issue because I'm just spamming the button, so it's gotta be a 1 second GCD. It's just the, really, dude? So it's just a matter of the, whatever my natural ping is, probably making things seem slower than it actually is. See you before. You're one of those who came through the portal. Perhaps you'll be able to achieve that what I cannot. I'm just gonna take one of you because I would like to trade with you. Thanks for the thing you gave me. I'm going to immediately sell it back to you. Yes, get rid of it, please. Cool. Alright, so I need to murder these things for crystals. That sounds like fun. Yeah, so if I wait for that to actually come back up, it is significantly slower. Oh, I already got the access crystal. Fantastic. I'm kind of wishing I had gone whatever the human version is. Not that I dislike the animations, I'm just kind of curious now. What I'm going to ask you to do next will be tough. The choice is completely tearing me apart. It's putting your life on the line by taking out these delinquents versus keeping my pledge. I'm sorry, but right now the former means more to me. Wait, what pledge are we talking about here? I'll have to board the ship in order to do that. Or, we have to board the ship, and in order to do that, we'll need that crystal you plucked from a mutineer earlier. These outlaws are led by a druid whose terrifying pet polar bear is almost always by his side. And they'll be carrying a sacrificial dagger and an ancient June cup. These two are at the core of the gang and your key target. The other target is their navigator. She'll have an obsidian rod. With these three gone, the criminals will be easily crushed. When you're done, bring these items back to me and I will help you and your friends leave this Allod. Battle for Nautilus. Cute. Cute name for the ship. Thank you for the giant arrow. I appreciate that. Use the teleport. Boinky! Alright, that was fun. Also, the ship texture is very shippy. It's, like, it looks nice, but it's also, like, very brown, is the only way I can put it. It's one of those things where if I saw it from a farther away angle, I would just see a wall of just, like, 2 shades of brown. Not a lot of super defining texture. Sup, buddy? Hey guys, how's it going? This may or may not end badly. I think it'll be fine. As long as I don't have, like, 5 guys pelting on me, because as far as I can tell, I have 0 healing Culpabilities, capabilities. Up. Don't know what I'm doing. Ah, my life's in danger. Oh, back when Simpsons was still good. Okay, so I need to kill 3 dudes in order to get 3 mystical artifacts or some Shaz muffins. Is there anything down here? Aha! I knew there was going to be somebody down here. There's always somebody down here. Can I grab that when she's attacking me? I totally can. That is amazing. That seems broken as hell. That definitely should not seem like a thing I should be able to do. Also, hi, you're a boss. Ow. Owie. I'm suddenly fearing a little bit for my life. Ow. Okay. I'm just gonna run away now. Maybe go farther downstairs. This doesn't seem like this could possibly cause issues at all. Healing. Restores your mana and health. Okay. The rank 1, Mira 1. How many Mira do I have? Whatever. Oh, that's something that's probably in my inventory, yeah? Talent points 2, boutique. I have 10,000 Mira. And that costs how many? 1. So in other words, I'm pretty much set for a while, it seems like. Hello, Mr. Angry Fluffy Buddy. Here's a fluffy boy. Oh god, you didn't like that at all. Okay. I'm going to have to actually pay attention. Screw you, pal. He's a fluffy boy. It's a shame that he's a murderous creature that's hell-bent on my death. Could you not do that? Thanks. I wanted to call him Yogi, and I'm like, that's the wrong kind of bear. Okay, so pretty sure the dude I need is actually at the top of the ship. Which I know is supposed to have an actual name for it, but I don't care. This is talking from somebody that actually did ROTC, so I should know the names of these things, but I don't. Because that was also like 20-something years ago, so I'm old. It's great. Alright, up we go. Alright, captain's quarters. Let's go. Swanky ship. Up. See if I can open this while you're beating on me. Thank you. Again, if the sound design was just a little bit more punchy, this combat would actually be really good. What is the trilling though? The brrrah! Underlay, underlay, and shit. I already opened that. I opened that full. Okay, so let's get the hell out of Dodge. Okay. Gotta go back over to teleporter time. And I guess I talk to that dude and then I port to Novigrad? Again, the last time I played this was back in whenever the game came out. I mean, if this is the 11th version, I'm assuming this is like expansion 11. And if I'm to hazard a guess, it's probably every 6 months to a year, so it's probably been like 10 years. I mean, this game had to have been out in like 2008. Something like that, 2009. Whoop. Okay, click the thingy. Run back, give my hand a rest. Again, I love the fact that I'm chasing a freaking magic ball of yarn. That is perfect. Just absolutely perfect for gamers. So the menace is done with, and now it is time for you to leave my Allod. First, you must choose your reward. I mean, they're all kind of garbage for what I have. Let me see this mysterious stone. Now, I will try to awaken the ancient magic of this artifact. When you're speaking about June magic, you should always remember that it's a very strange and nearly forgotten practice. Amanda didn't know how it worked. In fact, most people don't know how it works. I'm only just beginning to understand it myself. If I'm not mistaken, this artifact was used to tap into ancient teleportation trails. They were used by the ancient June people to travel between different locations. This technology was one of the highlights of their civilizations, and the activators were built so well that they're some of our only June structures that stand today. Roughly translated, they call these things adventurers' stones. You should be able to activate it whenever you're near some ancient June ruins to travel to. Oh, so basically a Hearthstone. Okay. Cool. It's done. Go ahead and take your mysterious stone back. Well, I guess it's not so mysterious anymore, is it? I believe that I've solved all of its mysteries. Make sure to hold on to it tightly. It's quite a treasure. I've contacted a Canian patrol ship. It will be back shortly to take you and your friends back to Cania. However, I would like to keep my part of the story a secret. This is why the ship has been ordered to dock at a small Allod not far from here. This way you and your companions can be rescued without me ever being seen. Soon I too will leave this Allod. It has already become unsuitable for fulfilling my vow of solitude. One of your friends, if not you, may give away my secret in a need to find peace. When you are ready, use the June ruins to travel back to the spot the ship is set to arrive. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. I had literally turned off the freaking script. Oh, it's like a flight point. Okay, that's neato. Again, visual fidelity of this is actually pretty solid. Like, I mean, is it like WoW 2020 quality? No. Is it WoW 2004 quality? I mean, it's pretty much on par. I'd still say, like, the fidelity of the player characters and everything, I think, is better than what WoW had in 2004. I don't think the animations are quite as good. Dude. Ouch. That was the microphone. I don't think the animation quality is quite as good, and the, like I said, and the latency between, you know, your attack time and stuff actually happening is a little bit more noticeable, so it doesn't feel as impactful. But visually speaking, this is not bad. This is very playable. It sounds pretty amazing. Too bad we don't have time to stay and chat. Ship to Cania will be here at any moment. Perhaps we shall meet again in happier circumstances. This adventurous stones of yours is a strange thing indeed. The nameless one must have awoken some sort of ancient June magic in it. We must take it to the elven emissary Novigrad. I'm sure our elves will be able to create similar stones. Think about it. Each league citizen having their own stone and traveling through the astral life would be so much easier. You should remember that every time you discover a new June ruin, you can bind your stone essence to that specific ruin. There are also highly skilled portal keepers that will bind your stone's essence to their portal. Then you can activate your stone to... Yeah. Home points. Got it. Our mysterious benefactor... Oh, that's cool. Our mysterious benefactor has sent Ton and I to the small Allod. The others should be here as well. Tell me, did the mage introduce himself to you? No? I wonder who he is. What a curious man. That we will absolutely never see again. Wink, wink, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Don't bother waiting for the others. Take the first ship you see and head over to the League headquarters in Novigrad. Everything that happened at Clement's Tower and our experience here in this Allod must be reported at once. There is a rebellion developing and it must be stopped before it is too late. It's amazing. I was at Clement's Tower for the military training to fight against the Empire. I didn't expect war to catch us so soon. And right here at the very heart of the League, we're caught in the middle of great changes. I can feel it. When you get back to Novigrad, make sure you report to the proper authorities immediately. I'm sure the League will want to know what happened. Sounds like a plan. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Fucker, where you going? Hey, why are you flying off? You flying off? Really, man? At long last, I saw a mage I owe my life to. A strange one. I tried to thank him, and he started waving his hands and talking about some urgent business. Ah, to heck with him. I decided to wait for the others with the elf. And she'll be the first of Novigrad. Will you do me a favor? Please visit the Gibberling emissary in the Gibberling district and tell them my story. I'm sorry to say that my search has failed. I was not able to find the Gibberling homeland, but maybe other scouts will have more luck. Thank you for everything. Losing my sisters was a serious blow, I tell you. But I will continue on my way, perhaps together with Locke, another loner like myself. Together we'll have an easier time dealing with the loss. Oh, Locke lost the other two. Oh, that's sad. Yep. Hey, dude. Let me teleport onto your ship. Boop. Boop. Okie dokie. This is fucking cool, though. This right here is, I mean, actively really freaking cool looking. I mean, it's kind of like we're floating through space brains. Magical space brains. Part of a balanced breakfast. But this is awesome looking. I mean, lore-wise, this actually seems like a really cool game. I mean, legitimately, this is something that I'm kind of interested in continuing just because the story seems cool. There's something about the lore of this that's not super over the top and, you know, for lack of a better term, anime. But there's something about it that's cool. It's just understated enough that I'm kind of left wondering what's going on. Which is to say, you know, this is their normal life. They're not really super trying to explain every single detail. You know, this is just the way shit is. This is the way the astral works. And this music, man. Again, this is legit why I started playing Allods, because I was going through looking up soundtrack music for various MMOs to kind of compare everything and smush it all together. And I started listening to some of Allods' music because I was like, what the hell is this? And then realized this music is amazing. Like, really good. So, I mean, you know, for a quote-unquote, like, indie game or, you know, pay-to-win garbage, whatever, yada, 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 like, the music quality is really, like, hits way above its weight class, I think. I can respect the hell out of that. I'm listening to the music. Welcome to Novigrad. Ah, new face. Just who I was waiting for. I am Vera Shilova of the League Defenders. They're the League's guardians, the elite, the best of the best. We used to focus on battling the demons, but now that the demonic threat has been neutralized, we take care of many things. See? That's good information. It's like, hey, we used to do this, but now we're doing this as a way of letting the player know, hey, by the way, we used to take care of this, as a shorthand for, psst, by the way, you're probably going to have to totally take care of this again later, just FYI. For example, we meet newcomers to Cania. We are happy to see you, a citizen of the League, gates of our new capital. What happened to your old capital? Welcome to Novigrad. There are many things going on in Cania, and you can do your part by helping with the city's construction and addressing a number of the challenges facing our homeland. We encourage all citizens to contact the Construction Council, which is in need of volunteers. We also suggest you visit the Gibberling and Elven embassies, where your services may also be required. Are we clear? Good. Go for your first deed. I suggest you go visit the inn. The innkeeper, Porchakova, is a good friend of mine. It's recently learned that her husband has died. Unfortunately, we are at war, and such is the nature of the beast. Your widow may need your help, so please lend her a hand. Oh, music, though. Oh, wow. So that's repeatable. I can already tell that. I should probably look at it, but I'm lazy. Ancient June ruins. Can I? Find to this location. Done. Cool. I'm now bound to the city of Novigrad. Or somewhere around Novigrad. I like the way this looks. Novigrad Construction Council needs your support. I'm not just talking about combat. Cream of the crop. Damn, getting time to screw me this stuff over and over. Here's the thing. The city needs experts. True masters of their craft. Masters with a capital M. We need master tailors, tanners, blacksmiths, and alchemists. Is why Adanus himself has ordered me to stand here and recruit all new arrivals to Cania so they can begin their training. Gotta pick something that suits you. Okay. So that's your crafting quest. This music is gorgeous. I don't have enough money. Can I see what it looks like? No. Nope. No functionality for that. That's fine. Silly Lykov, okay. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Such an idiot. I wanted to become a master artisan, so I chose a trade, begged a master to teach me, and brought my training. And what happened? I lost my book. And every coin I had on that book, hoping I could make it all back with my new skills. Without it, I'm broken without a job. Maybe after a few months I could pull together enough money for a new book, but I found the one I lost. That would be the end of my sorrows. Look, I saw the suspicious guy take off towards the docks with something under his arm. He must have taken my book when I dropped it. Can't get my book back. There'll be nothing left for me to do but ask for handouts. Please help. Sure. I can give him a copper or two. Alright, let's see what we got. Cool. Alright. Oh, this is very happy music. Very heroic, happy music. I gotta admit, I don't think I've ever actually got to the main city of Novigrad. Is there a way? How do you search for players? What kind of commands are there? How do you search? I wonder. Lightwood portals, eh? Okay. This music, though. Good God, what the hell is this? Wait, 85 is the max level now? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, that's mounts, valuables, quest log, bags, talent trees, map, info. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. I don't know what T is. What does T do? It looks like you can see who's nearby? Okay. How do I search for players? Like, how do I know if there's another player in existence that's playing right now? I am a little bit curious by this. Hello? Hello? There's gotta be, like, an overall trade chat, yeah? Hello? Oh, hey! An actual player! That's cool. They're level 93? Cool. Oh, hey! Here are players. Okay. I am very confused. It's fine. We'll figure it out. I want to close. How do I... Oh. Delete. Yes, I want to delete that tab. Danish Tower, okay? So, I already heard about this new discovery, an ancient June artifact serving the League. Just the thought of it sends chills down my spine. Do you want to bind its essence to this portal? I can help you with that. I just noticed she does a dance when she completes the quest. That's kind of cool. Thanks to you, another mystery has been solved. Now we can use the power of the ancient June people to move between Allods. I suggest you go to see Lovewise Catfish, the Keeper of Secrets. The Keeper of Secrets. The Keeper of Secrets. He's located in a Danish tower. His job involves collecting, classifying, and studying the ancient mysteries of the world. There's so much we have yet to discover. He may even reward you for your hand in solving yet another puzzle. Not have one. Okay. So hey, I made it to the main city. I'm level 7. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. But it feels like a good thing. Also, my shadow is very blue for some reason. That seems strange. I honestly have no idea where I'm going. I'm purely just exploring for the sake of exploring. This is a really vertical freaking place, isn't it? Oh. What's up? League Sergeant. Sergeant. Lore-wise catfish. Love-wise catfish. Because somehow that makes more sense. Ancient June magic. A ton of research needs to be done on this immediately. We have many surprises in store for us. That's for sure. If you're able to uncover any other secrets, come to me and I'll reward you well. Excuse me. The one you've already worked out, being able to use that ancient teleport travel is reward enough. Amanda has found a strange stone in Clement's lab. It looks like it has magical properties. Shit. Yeah, whatever that is, I definitely don't have 100,000 gold, so that ain't happening. Okay. So I have now made it to the main city, like a noblet. It really seems like the shadow should be, like an additive effect, or an overlay effect, not necessarily just straight up overwriting the color scheme it has prior to it, because it's a little bit on the weird side. Also, I would like to see my FPS. Can I see that somewhere? Quest tracker, quest filter. What did I just do? Add the quest tracker. Oh! Quest-related objects. Okay. Check the mail. Of course I have nothing. Why did I expect to have something? So I'm getting the feeling, given the fact that this is level 90 and a 154 next to it, that there's probably some sort of like alternate advancement once you get to level 90, such that you can kind of essentially level past that point. I'm actually looking it up now. Like, what are the chat functions? Allods, chat commands. Invite, kick, leave, trade, follow, G invite, G kick. Party, raid, guild officer. Emotes. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Psionists have the ability to just talk to other psionists regardless of faction. That's actually kind of cool. So, is there a way to search for other players? That sound is actually kind of adorable. Like, is there... World, universe, zone, shout, thoughts. So this seems pretty neat. I mean, so far, you know... It's level 90. Oh, sorry, I completely missed this. It's level 90 max, and after you unlock a skill tree, which decreases mirror cost, earn more prestige, dealing more damage in different activities. So, okay, so it is like alternate advancement then. So after level 90, you get a totally different talent tree. Okay. Also, hello. Sorry, I haven't had anybody here in the 2 hours I've been streaming, so I just had kind of stopped looking at chat. Admittedly, I played to level like 10 or 11 in the closed beta way back when. And I played on the other side, the Empire side, as one of the Arisen people because they were cool. So this time I wanted to try something different. And I'm super confused, but I can appreciate what's going on. Having said that, my hand is actually starting to hurt. I would honestly like to play this more just to kind of figure out what the hell is going on, because this kind of gives me a feeling, this is probably sacrilegious, but this kind of gives me a feeling of WoW back in the day, where it's not so much in the visuals or whatever, but just, you know, it's this kind of this big world with a lot of rich lore to it, but it's not really dropping that lore in your face sort of thing, so you kind of have to go around hunting for it. So it seems interesting. I don't know if I will, but I would like to. Very often, but nobody watches. I mean, it's apparently not a very popular game in the West, or just pretty much, I guess, anywhere outside of Russia. I don't know. Hey, suddenly a whole bunch of people have popped on here. Okay. Because there was literally one person here a few minutes ago. Is there a way to actually search for players or to see like, who's nearby, or is it really just a matter of hoping you see people in chat and interact with them, essentially? I mean, this is also the pay-to-play server, too. This is not the free-to-play server, because I remember very vividly how pay-to-win went in closed beta, and I was just like, nope. I heard that the pay-to-play server is something like, I mean, it was like $5.50 for a month, so I could try it out for a month and see what happens. Also, that's a weird shadow effect, but that's fine. I should be doing stuff, I'm just kind of wandering around because I think this area is cool. And I like the music! Arena of Heroes. Nope. Sell, 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 fancy scroll. Yep. Heroes insignia. Sounds like something I will probably never have. I mean, I imagine it's probably super underplayed because you have to play a monthly fee. You have to pay a monthly fee in order to be able to access the server. And a lot of people are like, well, why am I going to pay monthly to access the server when I can just play for free? I mean, I have heard that free-to-play is tolerable if you have guildies or whatever that can give you the buffs or what have you. use the zone chat helps or panel with Control M. Alt M? Shift M. Oh, that's weird. I can turn off the map. That's cool. But I heard, anyway, I got distracted by shiny objects. I heard that the free-to-play is doable if you get help from guildies, if you get the buffs you need from guildies, yada yada yada. Because I know that this thing right here gives you a damage and healing bonus of 50%, which if you don't have that, makes things incredibly difficult. That you get hit very hard, etc., etc. Like, I remember this back in closed beta. I don't know if it's changed. That's honestly why I dropped the $5 on the paid server, just because I'm like, I may as well. At least this way I can see the way the game is supposed to be played without the pay-to-win, you know, free-to-play monetization elements. Oh my god, what is that dude wearing? But then again, I've also heard conflicting things that it's like, the game is still playable, it's just Battlegrounds, like PvP, that's super pay to win, but everything else is more or less fine. So I don't really know. I figured, I'm like, I can drop like $5 to see what it looks like without having to worry about the pay to win bullshit. Oh, Blessing gives the bonus even when it's not active. Okay, that's cool, because the way it was before, way back when, was definitely bullshit. I appreciate the answering my questions. It's nice to be able to kind of have a helping hand in all of this with a completely new MMO, especially one that has a reputation, shall we say. I like the music a lot, though. I can appreciate that. Okay, so talents. Still only have 2 talents. So basically it seems like I would have to either wait. Okay. Just stuff like Icy Grave from Mage, long-term CCs. It's full duration instead of 5 seconds if your blessing is active. Seems odd, but okay. That's an odd way of... Sure. Alright. The blessing also decreases the duration of Lullaby, Icy Storms, da-da-da-da-da-da-da by 60%. Endless Blessing. Okay. Earned 15 out of 45. Well, I can level up the patronage, apparently. Alright. Huh. Alright. Well, this has definitely been an interesting foray into the world of what the fuck is this place called again? What is this world called? It's not Sarfang. I cannot remember what this place is called. This world. Saragrad? Plus, you can't change builds if you got a... Sarnaut, thank you, Sarnaut. You can't change builds if you got a second one, and you can't use instant healing, anti-CC, and resource. Can't change builds if you got a second one. Can't use instant healing. Oh, Jesus, that sound effect. Oh my god, every time. Every time I forget that sound effect is there, and it scares the shit out of me. Thank you for the follow. So basically, you can still play. Your life is just harder. The blessing being active makes you less likely to die. Oh, this has been a nice foray into Sarnaut. I would definitely like to give this another try fairly soon. I mean, I say that every time I stream. I'm like, I want to play this tomorrow, and then I just don't play for a month because I get distracted by shiny objects. But the world's fucked right now, and I needed to not think about the world for a couple of hours. So, yay! I succeeded in not thinking about the world for a few hours. And who knows, depending upon what the fuck's going on, I may just crawl back into this place again and hide for another few hours. But, as it stands right now, my throat's starting to hurt and I'm getting hungry. So, I'm probably going to call it for now. I may or may not see you guys next time. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I will see you maybe, hopefully, next time. Peace out.